Welcome to the 2026 World Cup, where flags from dozens of nations have gathered for the largest football tournament ever staged. Critics argued that a 48-team field would dilute the quality of the competition. Instead, that extra knockout layer provided a massive stage for a series of historic upsets. The results were immediate and harsh for the middle class of football. Both South Korea and Uruguay, teams ranked 25th and 16th respectively, were sent home before the bracket even reached the final 32. With 4 of the top 32 teams in the world failing to survive their groups, the paper advantage usually held by the elite has rarely looked more vulnerable. To see which of these lower-seeded teams can actually survive a sudden death gauntlet, we have to look past the stories and put the remaining squads through our survival index. We begin with Tier 1, the Miracles. These are the matchups where the statistical gap between the teams is so wide that an upset borders on the impossible. Cape Verde is the standout here. Despite being the smallest nation in the tournament by size and population, they managed to fight Spain to a scoreless draw during their debut group run. But their reward for advancing is a round of 32 date with Argentina, led by a Lionel Messi who has already found the net 5 times in just 2 games. Then there is DR Congo. Ranked 46th in the world, they ended a 52-year knockout drought by mounting a 3-1 comeback victory to eliminate Uzbekistan. Their path forward is equally steep, as they now have to line up against a top-tier England squad that hasn't conceded a single goal in the tournament so far. In Tier 1, a deep run isn't just about tactical discipline. When the talent disparity is this large, advancing usually requires a statistical outlier or a collapse by the favorite. Tier 2 focuses on the tactical glimmers of hope. These are games where the higher-seeded giant has a specific, data-backed weakness that the underdog is built to exploit. 64th-ranked Bosnia and Herzegovina face a daunting task against the host nation, the USA, who have already benefited from own goals in back-to-back matches. However, the Bosnians showed a gritty, physical resilience in their victory over Qatar. Their path to an upset involves dragging the American attackers into a slow, defensive struggle. We see a similar opportunity for 41st-ranked Paraguay as they prepare to face the 10th-ranked German squad. This chart shows Germany's goals conceded across their last 9 World Cup matches. 9 straight games without a clean sheet suggests a recurring vulnerability in their defensive structure. When we overlay Paraguay's offensive data, they are particularly efficient where the German backline is most porous. In Tier 2, the underdog doesn't need the favorite to fall apart. They just need to execute a plan that targets a documented weakness. Finally, we reach Tier 3, the even ground. This is the rarest category, where the statistical advantage for the higher-seeded team has almost completely evaporated. South Africa reached their first-ever knockout stage by defeating South Korea 1-0, proving they can maintain a lead against top 30 opposition. Their opponent is co-host Canada. While Canada is the higher seed, this is also their first time in a World Cup knockout game, which removes any experience advantage the favorite might typically enjoy. This matchup is a coin flip. It represents the ultimate promise of the expanded tournament, giving nations that were once outsiders a genuine balanced chance at a round of 16 spot. The high number of lower-ranked teams surviving the group stage suggests that the global talent gap is shrinking faster than expected. This new round of 32 forces the traditional powers to survive an extra elimination game, creating more opportunities for the bracket to deviate from the expected path. By securing these knockout spots, the lower-seeded nations have shown they can compete in a space once exclusively reserved for a few elite federations. Which of these underdogs do you think has the best chance to reach the quarterfinals? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for our full coverage of the round of 32.